Hi, my name is David Walston. Today I wanted to do a quick video to talk about extensions, why they're important, why I think they're good, and if there are any possible downsides, what those might be. So first off, what an extension is it is a piece of paperwork, well, not really any paper anymore. It is a form we e-file with the IRS that gives you an automatic 6 month to file your tax return. And it is only automatic if you send in the form, meaning you don't get an automatic 6 months if you don't do anything, but if you send in the form, they can't reject the form as long as it's sent in on time. And then that means you have an automatic 6 months to file your return, whether it is a business or individual. So that's what an extension is. What it is not, does not extend your time to pay. So that's the only downside of filing an extension is, hey, if you didn't have time to put your tax returns together or get your documents together, or you're waiting on information from someone else to put your tax return together, the IRS still wants that payment by the due date of your return. So for individuals, that is April 15th. For businesses, that can vary, especially if you're a corporation. But the IRS expects that payment on that due date, not on the extension due date. And that is something I wish it would change, because if you're extending, it's because you need more time to figure it out. But as a tax professional and as a CPA, one of my jobs is to help my clients figure out what those estimates are so that we can give them an amount to pay, and then we have more time to properly file their return. So what are the benefits of an extension? Well, it's all about time. So with the first quarter, first 4 months of the year, there's a lot of things happening there. There's a lot of changes happening. There's a lot of information happening. And since we are not an H&R Block or one of those firms that just run through tax returns as fast as possible and get them out the door, our goal is to make sure that we understand our client situation. We can give them the best guidance possible, and that they have time to review their returns. So an extension is a very valuable thing for us and our client because it does those two things. It allows us time to properly review their documents, make any suggestions needed, inform the client of anything that might be going on, and ask additional questions. And then two, it allows you as the client to have more time to review your return, ask us questions as a professional before we file that return. So you should not ever feel like you are in a rush to file your return, because there is always the option to file an extension. The third thing there is that there is oftentimes unknown tax paperwork that a client may be receiving throughout the year, especially if they own parts of businesses. K-1s almost never come until mid-year. So having the opportunity to take more time to file gives our clients the opportunity to collect the additional tax documents that they need before we file. So extensions are a benefit to our clients in a major way, because it gives them us time to do our jobs well, them times to review and talk to us before we file. So in conclusion, I think there's three main benefits to tax extensions. One, allows us the time we need to provide detailed review and give information to our clients about each individual client, because we're not rushing through them. We're trying to review the information, give feedback, and prepare the return well. And then two, it provides our clients the additional time to review that return. If we are in the last week before the deadline, if we get your return done at this point, you may not have time to review it before the deadline. So an extension is a very good thing, because you should always make sure you review your return before it is filed and ask questions of your tax preparer before it is filed. So extensions are very good for that. And then three, it allows time for any additional tax paperwork to come in and for you to provide that to your tax professional. The only thing that I would consider a sticking point of an extension is knowing how much to pay on April 15th if you're filing an extension. And as a tax preparer, that is part of what I do, is provide estimates of those payments. So again, it is a benefit. Extensions are a benefit. It does not flag you with the IRS in any bad way. They are a good thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But that is all I got to say. Thank you.